welcome to the White House Kitchen, where we are going to quickly put together some nachos. So I asked Les what he would like between nachos, tachos, and fries, and we only have 2 baby tortillas for tacos, so that's not going to work for 2 of us. So here we are. We're going to have nachos. I love them, so that doesn't bother me at all. We cut up the top parts of the green onion. We'll save these for something else. We have some leftover cheese sauce from the last time we made nachos in here, which it hadn't been that long. I can't tell you when, but it hasn't been a whole week. I added 2 ounces of white American and some milk. I'm your weird friend. I do say weird things, but I don't always say what the captions say that I say. This is fixing to kick off. I got to stir the taco meat and beans real quick. They're on the stove. And remove them from the heat. So, those are ready. Let me get my chippies down. We'll pour our cheese and then we'll start with our toppings. So when we have, burgers and regular sized tomatoes, I will cut a few slices for the burgers, and then I cut the rest of them up and stick them in that bowl for the nacho taco goodness. You can also, if you're cooking up your ground beef and seasoning her up, if you don't think you're going to use it in the time that you like to use up your foods while still fresh and not getting sick from it, stick it in the freezer, and then you can thaw it out or sous vide it. Sorry for the rattles, y'all. You could sous vide it. You can reheat. You can throw it in the microwave, whatever your heart desires. Maybe you should have used a little bit more milk. Here we go. So I like big butts. Just kidding. I like a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese. I like more cheese than him. He likes more meat than me. And I wanted to use the rest of the cheese. I do love the blender for the sauce function. And if that was all it had, I probably still would have got one because I love it. And if you get one, it gives you a hollandaise sauce recipe. Y'all, it's good. I usually kind of have it. It's delicious. And I haven't made it in some time, but it is yummy. I love hollandaise sauce too. And you could do a combo, like almost an Alfredo with a hollandaise. That is also yum. Maybe could have went with less cheese. Okay. What I do really love about the blender also is that I can throw some dish soap and some water in there and put it on a heated cleaning cycle. One of my favorites about it. We're going to move it. Now we're going to meat. I'm just going to put it back on here. Meat and bean, and then we'll corn, and we'll do our toppings, and we'll be about ready to eat. And I'm hungry as usual. This is why I reheated this, because I might be baking some bread, and it's on the other circuit with a microwave. So I typically put this in the micro cooker. I'm okay heating it in a skillet too. This is a Brilliance line, and one of my favorite utensils is this angled turner. It's really simple. I say simple. I mean, you know what I mean. Most likely, if you're adulting these days and you have favorite spatulas, real. It's a good one. I'm just going to break the corns up. It was really good last time. I'd never really thought to put corn on nachos. I have, I think, on tacos before. I don't remember why. It was probably in the recipe for whatever I was doing. Home Chef is good. I've done that before. I think we did every plate before. It seemed like it was a lot of potatoes. But the corn's good. It gives it a nice little, it tastes pretty fresh and like a sweet flavor. I really like a homegrown-ish tomato. do another one of these, but since we made so much or had so much corn, I thought it would be a good little addition with some beans for a little different flavor and texture than what we usually do. Also usually have cherry tomatoes, but since it's summer and we should have more like garden fresh tomatoes, not from our garden, but maybe farmer's market or our local, we got a long hair, there we go, our local stores have some. Actually, I like to do, yes, I do this, and then I typically sour cream and sauce. And then lastly, I do green onion. And we have a little bit of red and purple in our tomato bowl. Oops. Making a mess. I feel like having a lot of it ready. I gotta rinse my hand. Try not to knock my scoopage off. Please tell me I have it. Oh, yay. Okay. And then I do little scoops of our sour cream. If you have the squeeze kind, you could do a faux shizzle drizzle. I got a little liquid, so I'm gonna stir. I know it is the best sound you will hear all day. Just kidding. There we go. Weird friend, promise, weird friend right here. So scoop. If you are trying to get in more proteins, you can also do a plain Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. I also like Greek yogurt mixed with salsa for a dressing, which I think you could put shizzle drizzle on top of here too. All the different things. Trying to hurry. I don't want to keep you too long. Word for the live. How about chip? When you dip a chip, I chip, we dip. We can make songs out of anything. Here we go. We're done with the sour cream. We're going to faux shizzle drizzle our mild sauce. You could do black olives if you like them. I don't. All kinds of other toppings, I'm sure. I'd love to know your favorite topping. And while I'm still talking, making these, message me the word chip. There's a link, the first link in the description here for our stream is one that takes you straight to Facebook Messenger. Just hit that link and message me the word chip. That will enter you into this month's giveaway. This month is relative to when you send me the word chip. It does not have to be live. It doesn't even have to be in the same month. If you're catching a replay, feel free to message me the word chip, and that will enter you whatever month we are in at the time. I would love to know also, besides your favorite toppings for nachos, what is your favorite go-to fast meal? Because I like to do some with pulled pork too, but I can basically do the same thing with pulled pork, likely a roast, like a pork carnita situation, some seasoned chicken, and taco seasoned ground beef. I feel like you could do nachos and tacos and wraps and all the things with that, or with those proteins, and a cheesy potato bowl. So here we are, not in the lot, but in the lot here. Message me the word chip. I will let y'all go. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hopefully will catch you tomorrow.